Okay, I'm going to change the DC power connector because the laptop won't charge up. So there are these screws here that I'm going to have to remove in order to get to the DC power adapter. And I'll remove one on camera and I'll just remove the rest off camera so that you know, it'll just take too long. So I'm gonna remove one on camera. So that's one. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more to remove, but I'll remove them off camera so it won't take so long. You have 2 more screws here, 1, 2, that you have to remove right there and right there. Okay, next you have to take the keyboard out. So, got this guy out, keyboard, pulled it out. So now you just lift this guy up, pull this ribbon out. So you have the keyboard out. Okay, so next you have 4 screws you have to remove. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have arrows by them, so that's how you know which 4 to remove. And I'll remove one on camera and then remove the other ones off camera. So I remove one on camera, I'll remove the other 4 off camera so it won't take so long. But there are arrows by the screws so you'll know which ones to remove. The 4 screws. Okay, so once you remove the 4 screws, there are 2 more ribbons you have to remove. So you just lift this guy up. You can remove that ribbon, and you lift this guy up, and you can remove that ribbon. So now I need to take off the top of the laptop so I can get to this, and I'll do that now. Okay, so then you just take this guy off, and you have everything exposed here. So it's pretty much how to take off the top of the laptop. So okay guys, now that I have the top off, to actually get the DC connector out, I'm going to have to detach these 2 screws so I can lift this guy up and pull the DC connector out here. This is the old one, so then I also have to pull it out here to unconnect it from the motherboard. So let me try to do that first. Come up. Okay, so that came out. Looks like the red wire was on the left, or the power, and maybe the white wire is the ground. It's on the right. So when I put the new one in, I'm probably going to have to plug it in the exact same way. So just kind of remember that. Hopefully you can see the colors from there. But to actually get this guy out, well, maybe it comes out without disconnecting it from the disconnecting these two screws, it looks like it'll pull out. I'll pull it out without disconnecting it, but if I can't get the new one in, then I may have to disconnect these two guys to get the new one in. But I'll just pull this one out for now, see if it works. But so, give me a second. Okay, so I took the old one out. I don't know if you can see in there, but there's a piece that's missing. I showed you at the beginning of the video. So that's why I had to get a new one. So I bought a new one. Basically, I called HP and got the part number for this particular laptop for that replacement. So you might want to do that. Call them and get the exact part number. I may put the part number on the screen later when I edit the video, but you want to get that part number so you'll make sure you have the right replacement part. So I'm going to go get the new replacement part and put it in. Okay, so this is the new part. Probably can't see it, but it has that piece that was broken off of the old part in there, the little black piece. So I'm going to try to plug this guy in. So that went in pretty easily. Plugged it in. I'm going to try to snake this guy up under. Okay, there are 2 more screws I'm going to have to undo. And it's around this power button, but I have to undo them to get this DC connector into this harness. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to take these 2 screws out. This one. This one. Holds the panel connector together. These wires, so that I can slide it in place. Put it on the right side. Okay, so I was able to snake it under here. Okay, so let's see. So, see if I can slide it in place. Okay, so it's slid in place, and just checking it. Looks like it lines up in the hole, so should be good. So, okay, so it's back in place. So it should be good to go. Just gonna put this wire down so it's not sticking up. Maybe slide it right here so it's not sticking up. So it's flush. Okay, so I slid the DC harness up under this holder or this chassis, but I had to undo these screws first, and so I'm going to tighten the screws back up, but this DC connector is under the chassis now. or the holder, you know. So now I'm just screwing the 2 screws back in. Okay guys, again, this is the old part. Wish you could see how it's broken on the inside, but I guess it's not clear. But so I don't know if you can see it, but this is the new part is in. This is where it's at right here. It snakes on over to here. So it plugs in here and it sticks out over here. Just like that. So now I have to put everything back together, and that's what I'll do next. Okay, so got everything fixed. I plugged it in once. Make sure it goes in, doesn't move, nothing breaks. So unplug it. So I'm going to put this back together and close it up. Press the subscribe button, press the like button. Let's see if we can get this channel to 1,000 subscribers and get this video to 10,000 likes. Thanks. Okay, so I'm going to put this back on. You have to make sure all of your ribbons, are available. So you want to make sure there's no ribbon sticking up under from up under there. Just plop this guy in the right way. It's your power, and snap it on all the way around. So snap it in. You want to put your ribbons back in place. Just close it down. Make sure it's fastened. Okay, don't forget to put your 4 screws back in. I got arrows by them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll put one of them in. I'm not going to screw the other 3 in on camera, but I'm going to screw the other 3 in. But they have arrows by them so you know where they go. Then you want to snap your keyboard back in place. I mean your type, the type part. Well, I guess it is the keyboard. You want to snap this back in place. Okay, once you press the top down, it should be all in place. Like I said, you want to put the bottom in first, slide it in. Just press up here and it'll snap down. Okay, then you need to turn it over. Put your this part back together. Slide this guy in. First you have to put in a couple screws, then slide this guy in. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 screws to put back in. So I'm not going to do all those on film, but I'll do those. Okay, I just did these 2 side screws. So I'm going to slide this guy in. And I'm going to screw these other screws in off camera. I think it's like 9. screws. So I'm going to put all this back together. Okay, so for the moment we've all been waiting for, let's plug this in for the first time. Okay. For the ultimate test, plug it in for the first time, try to turn it on for the first time. So I'm going to turn it on for the first time. Let's turn it on. You can see the screen. So it worked. Good luck to you. Please subscribe to this channel. Please like this video and please leave a comment if you have any questions, or just leave a comment in general. Thanks for your time. So it booted all the way up. I didn't show you my password, so I had to stop the video and then start it back, but it's booted up. It worked. It worked. Good luck to you.